Hello, everybody. I'm Dave Chapin, and welcome to the October company update. There's a lot of news to share. It's all exciting and positive. So let's get started with what is coming up. First off, more work. We picked up more work and a lot more work, actually, about $6 million worth of work. Most of it in Nebraska, where we were the shortest on work. None of it in Oklahoma, where we're the busiest. So that's perfect. But we also picked up some work in Minnesota and believe that we're the local contractor on over $1 million of the work there in the Canada County area. So that is great. So again, it's $6 million worth of work, which that doesn't mean very much to most people because you work by the hour and it is 30,000 hours. And that means a whole lot more because that is what we all try to deal in. People making a difference for people. We talk about the hours, not the dollars, because people work hours. So also, I would like to get into thanking people for traveling. We've had a lot of people moving about to different regions. For the most part, it's been people traveling to Oklahoma to work. And so if you're one of those people, I appreciate it. So your coworkers appreciate it. Your coworkers in Oklahoma appreciate you helping to share the burden. And your people back home in Minnesota or Nebraska appreciate that you're helping out to keep things going for us as a company and perpetuating, kind of balancing things out. I know some people like it more than others. I recently ran into some people in Oklahoma that were traveling here from Nebraska, and they were excited about it. And other people from Nebraska that were traveling, they were like, "Hey, I'm ready to go home." And some have gotten the opportunity to do that. So again, thank you. If you're traveling, I know that we have a new travel policy, and that gets people extra money, but it's nice to know that it's not just about money and a financial transaction. We appreciate the extra effort that you've made for that. So if you're one of the people who isn't traveling, thank somebody who is, that's helping make your job a better job and helping you deal with some of your creature comforts. So another one, vote. In October, I'm not a huge fan of early voting. I know that it happens in some places. You can start doing it. Make sure that you're registered to vote in wherever you're supposed to do, and then go vote. So whether you're going to do it on election day, or if you're like me, if you're out of town on election day and you need to vote absentee, whatever it takes, make sure you vote. It's an important right that people have fought for, and that it's really not something to take for granted. So participate in our democracy and cast your vote. If you're not sure who to vote for yet, find out more. Get to know who it is on the research. I know you're probably sick and tired of the advertisements, so you don't necessarily have to look for those, but do some research and find out where you should take that. Also, we're looking for an estimator here at Wilmer Electric. 3 months ago, we had a company meeting, and I talked about where we wanted to be in 3 to 5 years and laid out a plan. Included on that was the position of estimator, and here we are looking for an estimator. So we need at least one estimator right now, but we're considering adding 2 estimators. So contact Justin at wilmer-electric.com if you're interested at all. And if you're not sure what it all entails, say you're interested, and we can go from that. We can understand if you say you're interested, you find out more about it, you want to pull your name, that's fine too. Again, we are looking for volunteers and people who are interested, and no harm done if it turns out you're not interested. Lastly, the team builder email came out last week. Very informative, full of a lot of good information. Talked about it being Careers in Construction Month in October. Great chance to celebrate the people who work in construction, which includes everybody at Wilmer Electric. We love to point out, when anyone complains about all the construction going on, I always tell, well, it wasn't for that construction, we'd all starve to death, because we've been relying on it for our incomes. I've been relying on it for my food my entire life. So for 55 years, if it wasn't for construction, I would have been eating or a roof over my head. So I very much appreciate the construction, even when it gets in my way and means going around something or working around something. So on the horizon, also to celebrate that here at Wilmer Electric, is something we call the hands-on experience. We have lots of high school kids that are going to come in to our shop and office, mostly in Wilmer, to get the experience as we try to sell our industry and the merits and the fruits of being in construction to high school and middle school kids across the upper Midwest. Places are like Dawson Boyd, KMS, the Alternative Learning Center, Benson, and Sarah continues to try to line up more of those. If your child is in high school and you want to get them involved, send to S. Chapin, Chapin, at Wilmer-Electric information about a high school. She would love to set up something between your children's high school, your alma mater, the high school in the town that you live in, whatever connection you might have to that high school. We would love to set up something to promote the construction industry back to the students of the current high schools. So it's a hands-on experience. It's a wonderful program that Wilmer Electric does. It's free, and we do it because we like to promote construction, which October is Careers in Construction. So I thank you for that. I urge you to be safe. And if you have any questions, contact me and we'll try to get them answered. So without further ado, here's your project manager with more information. Trista has even more information.
Hello, Justin here with the October monthly update. Wanted to walk through a few of our projects we have going on right now. We're still in Sauk Center at the school there with Brian Jenks. We'll be there for a few more weeks to finish up that project. We're also in Lacoparo Valley Middle School, High School, and Jim Baker is the foreman out there. Well, we're currently finishing phase 2 of that project, and there's also another project in the same school that we'll be starting here in the spring. Jobs that are just taking off, starting our PBCC church down in Redwood, and Jason and John Herman are running that project, and the Living Hope Church also here in Wilmer is getting started. So jobs we are currently in progress. We have Bethesda North Point Pool Edition, and Larry is overseeing that project. It's going really well. We're starting to trim out on the rooms and different things. Also the Tepetonka Golf Course project. We are well underway for some of the site work out there. Jason is overseeing that project. We've also started at the First Street demo project, which is the old surgery center in town here, Wilmer, and making good progress there on that project. And what's going into that building is a Fresenius clinic, and we also have that work, so we'll transition right into that project when the demo is done. Some more upcoming projects. We have our Redwood Elementary, which starts November. We also have the Open Door Church up in New London, and that will be starting probably in November, December timeframe. We think we have an apartment complex in Alexandria, and all signs point to yes. So that's a nice project up in Alex. And we also think we're going to be awarded the New London school projects. Those are a couple of summer jobs that will be happening up in New London. And we are getting close to finishing up in Morris. Matt Loosbrock and his crew have done a great job up there getting that hospital finished up. As a reminder to all of you, we are looking for more journeymen. So if you know someone who you think would be a good fit here at Wilmer Electric, please encourage them to apply. If you miss a safety meeting on Monday, it's your responsibility to make it up. You can find the weekly safety meeting in the safety reference folder in Procore. Other items, just want to remind you to punch in and punch out every day. That's punching in the morning to the right project, punching out when you go home. Make sure you're using your quantity boards on your projects. Just pay attention to your weekends as well. When you look at the Genio schedule, make sure you're well aware of the weekends that you're supposed to be on. And one final reminder update is we have our company meeting, a quarterly company meeting coming up, and that is on November 6th at the shop, and that is a mandatory meeting. So just want to give you all a heads up. That will be starting at 7 o'clock on November 6th. Well, so hope you have a great, safe day.
Hi, this is our employee update for the month of October. We will be going over new hires for September, as well as anniversaries here happening in October. And so I will let you know that in the month of September this past year, we did not have any new hires. So there will be no new hires. And then, so here are the anniversaries for October. On October 9th, we have Charles Farhat, and he is an apprentice in Minnesota, and he will be here 1 year. On October 22nd, Wes Griffey will be here 6 years, and Wes runs the prefab shop in Oklahoma. And then on October 25th, Ethan Edgar, who is an apprentice in Nebraska, will be here 3 years. And on October 26th, Cody Malave, who is a maintenance tech in Oklahoma, will be here 4 years. So thank you to those individuals who have worked for Wilmer Electric and for this past year of your dedication to us. We look forward to the upcoming benefit season. So just know that in the next month to month and a half, you'll be receiving information in regards to upcoming benefits and meetings that will be happening. So please pay attention to that and take advantage of those things as they come. As always, if you have questions, never hesitate to contact me, and I would be more than happy to help you. Hope you're having a great day. Thank you.